The Niger Delta isn't a ticking ecological time bomb. The bomb has already exploded. Shrapnel fly everywhere, in the land, in the water, and in the air. The living have long been sacrificed. Today we dream. We dream of a delta teeming with fish and diverse seafoods. We dream of a delta with sparkling, clean creeks, streams, rivers, and the sea. We dream of creeks that mirrored and echoed our joy. We dream of mangroves whose stately roots held our ground and brought us fish. We dream of days when we paddled to the tunes of beautiful songs. We dream of songs of health since replaced by songs of survival and death. 60 years ago, when oil was found in commercial quantities, there was joy and plenty of dreams sold on tales of shiny homes, hospitals, and schools, regaled with tales of the banishment of hunger and sundry value additions to our bustling harvest. We danced, celebrated, quaffed palm wine, and sacrificed some goats. We had no clue that we were next in line to be sacrificed. The footprint of oil had already been stamped on these shores, but that oil fight was over palm oil. With palm slap jaws and foreign merchants and mercenaries burnt down Akassa way back in 1895, as frontmen refused the middlemen and exploited the market with no sense of responsibility or accountability. Fast forward to 1995, and the gallows of the Port Harcourt prison swung and choked Ken Saro-Wiwa, a man of peace, and other top Ogoni leaders, and several more raped, maimed, sacked at the pleasure of the jackboots and the drillers, empowered by warlords that ultimately threw up warlords. The prophet decried the ecological assault on his community. He foresaw the days when the polluters would be in the dock, and the docks have since come calling. You cannot hide oil spills by turning the soil or burning our forests and creeks. Once upon a time, Port Harcourt was a garden city, a place of gardens, of beauty, of a good life and dance. Today, Port Harcourt is the soot city, covered by a blanket of black carbon, from gas flares, decrepit refineries, and heinous bush refineries. Before COVID-19, social distancing banished handshakes. Who could dare shake hands coated by soot? Throats choked, lungs filled, you could hardly whisper a salutation. The soot knows no geographic limits, while the mafia stoke their deadly fires and the security forces jointly smash and light their own fires, annihilating our swamps and creeks and streams. The soot suits no one. Chicks choke, adults suffocate, babies are born ahead of time. Many die ahead of their time because some people think of cash and nothing about the people or the land. Because some folks care nothing of the fact that we all share the same toxic air. Sad, isn't it, that the Niger Delta, once one of the cleanest places on planet Earth, has become one of the most polluted places on Earth. Gas flares, oil spills, well blowouts, flaming production platforms and ships, rotten pipelines, as irresponsible polluters and their collaborators point oily fingers at the victims. While oil is siphoned in ocean-going vessels, they blame villagers who skim crude from the surface of the creek as medicine for convulsions. Welcome to the Niger Delta, where thanks for the exploitation of fossil fuels and crass neglect, funerals are now routine festivals as children become elders because pollution has stolen their parents. But dreams don't die when we dream awake. Look at the horizon, we see hope. We see a once beaten people liberated, standing for self-determination. Breaking the claws of oppression, we see the linking of hands and the stomping of feet to the rhythms of hope. As our mothers replant the mangroves and the polluters decommission their death traps and the periwinkles and oysters return, and the world wakes to the truth that the days of fossil fuels must now be fossilized. The Niger Delta isn't a ticking ecological time bomb. The bomb has already exploded. But we are here, the harms inflicted, repaired by people determined to live on the land, in the water, and on the air. We are the living, long committed to telling a story of resilience and self-determination. Morning comes after oil.